family, what's up? It's your girl Ty, and I'm back with another reading. First off, I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers and to my day ones. I truly appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I want to say, you know what, y'all? Thank y'all for helping me grow. This really for my day ones. I know y'all have seen me, come from broken to watching me heal to seeing me grow, just going through all my ups and downs, and to be in a place now where I'm feeling more confident within my gifts, and just, I don't know, I'm just in a place of happiness, y'all, and I owe it to y'all. So thank y'all for giving me confidence and helping me believe in myself. So I pulled 4 cards. 4 cards popped out immediately. The first card we have is Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys are starting, this card is about new beginnings. So some of you could be starting a new career. Maybe it's something that you're manifesting to come. But this card is definitely, I'm picking up the energy of you starting something new. You using your resources. I hear Spirit saying, whatever it is that you're trying to start, it's abundance in it. So I'm feeling like it's a part of your purpose. And if you notice with the Ace of Pentacles, it's a hand holding up a coin. So I feel like Spirit, whatever it is that you have coming in, Spirit is saying it's a gift. So Spirit is, whatever it is, it will bring you abundance. It will bring you, like I hear Spirit saying, your dreams are coming true. So whatever, if some of you are thinking about starting something new, do it. That's definitely a sign from Spirit saying do it. We also have the Tower, and this is in reverse. So some of you guys are heavy procrastination, delaying, avoiding, you're resisting change. Some of you guys, for some reason, with this Tower card and us getting the Ace of Pentacles first, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, you delaying and procrastinating and having fear and avoiding it's not going to do nothing but hold you back from whatever it is that you're trying to do. So don't be afraid to stand out. Do what it is that you feel in your heart. Whatever it is, if you're thinking about starting a new job, quitting a job, understand that whatever it is, it's an opportunity for you. So use your resources. And when I say resources, sometimes that can be simply your discernment. Understand that discernment is a resource. A resource is a hidden superpower that we have, that we should tap into. And when we do that, it will bring abundance, stability, security, and prosperity, like the card says. But first we have to get rid of, the Tower card. We got to get rid of those delays, that resistant. I feel heavily Spirit saying that a lot of us are resisting change. And it's funny because as I'm saying us, I'm like, why did I say us? I'm talking to my collective. But Spirit said, no, you said it right. You said us. Because I too myself, I posted a video earlier today, and I spoke a little bit about at the end of the reading that I too myself, have been resisting my change out of fear of not, I don't know, worrying so much about the negative and how I'm showing up, that I'm not looking at the fact that you're showing up. And that's what Spirit is saying. Don't worry about anything but the fact of you showing up. Like if you're scared about leaving a job or starting a new job, Spirit said just show up. That's all I need you to do, and I'll do the rest. The next card I have is Knight of Pentacles. And this card, it talks about stubbornness. Some of you may be perfectionism, what I just said. Stop worrying about how things are going to come out, how things are going to look when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. When you align with Spirit, with your intuition, don't worry about it being perfection. Don't worry about those, like, stop being so occupied with what's not working and just worry about what is working. It's funny because this is my second read for the day. In my first read I used the Oracle deck, and this when I'm using the a tarot deck. And it's funny because I feel like I know that you guys are I just feel like I'm picking up the energy now of my collective, because this is the second read today, and it's all kind of steering towards the same thing, which is, stop being lazy, stop procrastinating, stop thinking about what other people think, and really just do what makes you happy. And this card, it also talk about the Knight of Pentacles. It also talk about you being a workaholic. And when I hear that, I hear Spirit is saying some of you are working really hard, right? But some of you that's working really hard, and I'm sorry if I trigger somebody when I say this, but you're working hard doing nothing. That's what Spirit said, and that's how they said it. Spirit said everything you're working hard on is only going to put you in position for a temporary time. Temporarily time. Sorry if I butchered that word. So Spirit is saying, I want you to focus on the long term. I want you to focus on your true goals. And it's funny because I'm sorry that I keep, churning into the reading. And if you don't like, when I talk about things, then you can fast forward. But I am going to talk a little bit about that. The other day I was talking to Spirit, and Spirit was talking to me actually. And Spirit had brought to my attention that the difference between being rich and being wealthy. And I feel like with this card, with the workaholic and the stubbornness, the dull, laziness, I feel like Spirit is saying, don't focus so much on the money. Because the money is what rich people have. They always have access to it. They're anxious to spend it because they're living a life of, most people that's rich, they like to flash what they have. Because most people, especially the ones who came from nothing, because now that they have something, they don't know, it's kind of like when you are used to projecting, when you're used to your projection feeling low, less than having, that low self-esteem and not really feeling confident within yourself. When you give a person like that a lump sum of money, that self-esteem, low self-esteem, that low confidence, that lack of whatever they had, that money is going to replace it. But understand that it's unhealthy. And the opposite of unhealthy is healthy. And healthy rhymes with wealthy. So the difference between being rich and being wealthy is that, for one, once we get that lump sum of money, it's not going to replace that confidence, because you're going to already have it within you anyway. So understand that when I feel like Spirit is saying, I hope I'm getting to, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say for those of you who this message is for. Sometimes it's kind of hard to relate what Spirit is saying, but I just feel like Spirit is saying, don't get so caught up into trying to be rich. Understand that wealth is patience, but it's worth the wait, because wealth will never leave. They don't, in Spirit say, think about it. When they say generational wealth, they don't say generational rich. They say wealth. Because a person who's rich, like I said, most of them live in ego. And some people don't get me wrong though. Some people can become rich, and from their riches they can create wealth. Because everybody that's rich is not wealthy. Understand that. Wealth is something that when you generation after generation, when you become an ancestor, your kids and your great grandkids are eating off your success still. A rich person, we see it all the time, and I don't even want to say no name because I don't want to, I don't want to put anyone in a negative light. But it's definitely a name that I'm thinking of, but I ain't gonna say his name. But it's so many, celebrities that we can just think about right now that we felt, they're rich, and now look at them now. 10 years ago, they may be rich. Hell, some of them maybe a year or two ago. Money don't last forever. When you learn how to make your money work for you, and don't continue to feel like you have to be a workaholic and keep working for the money, that's when things will flow to you, not only to you, but to the generations to come. So understand that don't, break yourself down. Maybe you guys are, working really hard to, get the money to start something. Like, the first card you got is Ace of Pentacles. So, this card is about, new beginnings. trying something new, and you know, and then like I said, it will bring abundance with this Ace of Pentacles cards you have. But understand that with this card, delays, the Tower, don't keep delaying yourself. Understand that it's time to start, but at the same time, don't get caught up as you're waiting and as you're starting. Don't get caught up in the Knight of Pentacles. I think they're saying don't become a workaholic where you just working so much and you forget what the purpose is. Keep your mind focused on the mission. Don't get distracted with the money that you're making now, or whatever you're doing with throughout this transition. Because I feel like for some of you, you just going through a really big shift in your life. You're transitioning to something new, and Spirit is saying don't get lost in the journey, because a lot of you guys are, you know, a lot of abundance is coming to you with this new change in your life. But remember why you started it. Remember the main goal, and don't get, you know, lost in the matrix. And just remember to always save something for a rainy day, mentally and physically. So don't overwork yourself, and don't just feel like you're working for tomorrow. Understand that you're working for the future. Wealth, it takes time. Riches, you can be rich today or tomorrow. Like I said, it's many people who become rich and become poor. But when you become wealthy, you can't be poor, because wealth is wealth. Wealth is savings. Like I said, for a rainy day, for a mental day. When you are wealthy, if you're having a bad day, mental. You don't have to show up to that clock and work a 9 to 5 for somebody else. You can choose to take a mental break. And I feel like Spirit is saying, yes, some of you right now, you may feel like you need a mental break, and Spirit saying that's okay. Do that for yourself. You need it. So the next card I have for you guys is the what is this? Not the solar plex. Solar plexus. Is this the sign card? I'm curious to know. Hold on, guys. It's a new deck, so I'm just curious to know. I love exploring new things with you guys too. Oh, this must be a. Hold on, y'all. Major Arcana card. I believe that's this one goes. I want to find a page, but I might have to just read off top and go with energy. Because I ain't going to have y'all waiting too long. I hate that these pages are not numbered. It's so annoying. But just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm getting upset because I can't find the page. And usually I'll just go with the flow and just read the card and go off what Spirit is saying. But for some reason, I feel like Spirit want me to go to the page. So there must be something in here that Spirit want me to read about. 6 of Pentacles. Is that the 6 of Pentacles? No, it's not. I think it's the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Excuse me. So, the last card that I pulled for you guys is the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles cards, 8 golden coins. The card symbolizes someone who is completely focused and observed in what they're doing. The town that is far in the background means that he successfully isolated himself from the distractions, that he can fully concentrate on his task. And for the ladies, this is a masculine deck. So, you know, of course, even though speaking of masculines, you know, Spirit can be both. Spirit is both. But anyway, okay, the 8 of Pentacles refers to the moment in your life when you are dedicated to completing a certain task. You are fully immersed and you are committed in delivering the best version of your work. So I just think that was a beautiful card to end with, because if you guys haven't checked out the first reading I posted today, I really feel like these two readings corresponded with each other. And on this last card, you got the Eight of Pentacles. You have reached, so like you're gonna, once you start this new beginning, whatever it is that you're beginning in your life with the Ace of Pentacles, before you do that though, it's like I said, stop avoiding, stop resisting the change. I feel like some of you may be worried about changing. It's something. The Ace of Pentacles, Spirit is bringing you something. That's a hand with a coin. So Spirit is trying to bring something to you, and while Spirit is trying to bring something to you, you can miss your blessings by resisting change, not feeling like you're ready. A lot of you guys, you just don't like change. You like, knowing what you're walking into and being, just knowing. And I'm kind of the same way. I'm guilty of that. I'm a Scorpio, in case you guys didn't know. And one of Scorpio's biggest problem is, if you are a Scorpio, this could be for you too. Learning how to not be in control. Scorpio represents transformation. It represents changing. Also, it represents the number 13, which is also transformation. So with transformation, it's always going to be changes. We always like to be in control. And Spirit is saying, release the feeling of being in control. That's causing, delay, chaos, and just that fear of pain, that fear of not knowing what's kind of like that door is right there, and you got to go through the door, but you're so worried about what's behind the door, and Spirit is saying, just go through the door. That's what I feel like. Spirit is saying, just go. I feel like I hear my angels just like, I see them like pushing, like saying go. And as I'm saying that, as I hear them pushing, I can see this, like I said, this hand with that coin. They're pushing you to go get what's yours. Go get your money. So, like I said, the Knight of Pentacles, it's about being consistent, reliable, patient, a strong will, improvement, determination. Lord Jesus, y'all, please excuse my grammar this morning. We in retrograde though, so hey. But yeah. Just like I said, it's God is bringing, Spirit is bringing something into your life. They're gifting you with something. A part of that gift is abundance. You being in fear, not feeling like you're ready for some reason. Maybe you feel like it's too fast, or maybe you just feel like everything is happening so at once, and you just maybe overwhelmed with all the changes. Spirit said, don't worry about it. Let go and let God. Like I said, the Knight of Pentacles, how that strong will, be reliable, trust in yourself. And when you do that, the last card I pulled for you guys, the Eight of Pentacles, you will create happiness, happy employment. For some of you guys, I really feel like this is about a job, because even with the Eight of Pentacles, they say happy employment, mastery, talent, skill, accomplish, ambition. All those things are things that, that makes us happy. And those are things, those kind of like the building tools to being okay with whatever it is to come. Because just like we all have to, go to school. On the first day of school, we are terrified. On the first day of work, we don't feel, we feel a little out of place because we don't know, the people. We got to get to know all these people. We got to, it's just different. You're in a different environment. You're around different people. And I can understand, what the Tower will show up. Like I said, I can understand why you can be a little resistance, a little, fear of pain, not knowing what to expect. But understand that, like I said, you got the Knight of Pentacles too. So that's talking about you having that strong will, believing in yourself no matter what. Understand that whenever you walk into an environment, you're walking into that environment with God. So every time you walk somewhere, you start something new, so walk in with your shoulders up high, your back up straight, You know, and make sure before you walk into that building, just do a check in with yourself and say, you know what, God, this is how I'm feeling. But before I walk into this building, I ask you to take this away and replace it with confidence. You know, sometimes we have to use our words. Our words are powerful. Our words are spells. So sometimes you have to, you know, create that positive spell and say it out loud so that the water that's within you can get trapped within that water. And every time you're walking into that building, you tell you, as you think you're negative, your water replace that with your affirmations, your positive thinking, your you know, just that shadow work. Once again, like I said in my last reading, I feel like we just got to work on shadow work. And another thing, just focus on ourselves. And when we do that, like the card said, Eight of Pentacles, you're gonna be good. Like happy employment. It literally says on the card. Can you see that? Happy employment. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'm gonna pull one more card, y'all, to get the overall energy. And before I do that, I do wanna okay, well, never mind. I'll do that later. I don't want to read the screen. All right, give me 1 minute, y'all. I got my, I had burnt some of my wood before I started to get the energy positive. My Palo Santo, and I was going to get a little bit more Palo Santo in it out before I pulled the overall message. So, Spirit, what is it that the collective should be focusing on right now? What is it that really need to do? So the card that I got is the Devil. And don't get scared when you see the Devil card, y'all. It's just terror. But so this card, Spirit is saying what you should be focusing on now, and what the main thing that's holding you back is overcoming addiction, regaining control, reclaiming power, release, freedom, and detachment. So I feel like, and this card is in reverse, so regaining control. Once again, this card is talking about basically how you like I said, mental is important, because if you don't have your mind right, ain't nothing else gonna be right. If you don't have your mind right, you're not in control. You're not in control. So I feel like with this new change, like I said, you're going through, maybe it's a new job, maybe whatever it is, maybe it's maybe you're starting a new job yourself, but whatever it is, you gotta release the feeling of feeling like you always gotta be in control. Regaining control. So they do want you to be in control. Spirit, what is you saying? Regaining control. Okay, Spirit is saying you have been in control on the physical part, and Spirit is grateful for that. Your ancestors is very proud of you too, but your ancestors are saying that I need you to allow me to do my part, and my part is now. And they're showing me like a relay race, and you know how when you do the relay race, you get to the the next person, you're gonna pass the baton over. Your ancestors are saying, give us the baton and let us run our race. You have ran your race. You have done what you needed to do. Now we're proud of you, and now it's out. Now we're trying to continue the race for you. And on this card, like I read on the Devil card, you got overcoming addiction. I feel like a lot of you are addicted to being in control, addicted to being the feeling like you're the only one, like you're doing all this by yourself, and your spirit team is saying, no, you're not. Whether you know it or not, or you believe it or not, you are not alone, and we are here helping you, guiding you. So stop feeling like you gotta, you know, like I said, like the card said, regain control, or reclaim a power that, like Spirit is saying, like you have done your part. Spirit said, it's your spirit team is saying, let us do our part, but we can't do our part if you're sitting here in the corner worried and stressing about what we're doing. Believe and trust in the process, because you doubting yourself and you feeling like you're not going to make it, you're making it harder for your team to show up for you, and understand that they can only do so much. You are in control. And like the card said, release. And right after release, it also says freedom. And right after freedom, it says detachment. Detach from feeling like you have to be in control. Understand that it's you. You run the race. After you finish your race, you get a baton over. Now it's them. You're trying to stay attached. You did your race. Now you're trying to race it with them too. And they know what they're doing. They don't need you coming here with all the negative thinking. Because you're not doing nothing. But it's kind of like trying to run a race. You got a whole baby on your hip. And that's what they're saying. You are the baby. They are taking the lead. So allow them to take the lead. Stop feeling like you got to be in control all the time. And you got to know everything. And you got to, like I just showed you, don't feel like you have to be in the race with them. You are. But now it's your time to chill. To sit and wait for spirit to bring you your coins, your abundance, because it's coming. You literally started off with spirit handing you a coin, handing you abundance, and you ended with the 8 of Pentacles. So you started with 1 and you ended with 8. So what that tell you? And not only that, I just can't help but notice, because that's why I thought it was the sun card at first. The 8 of Pentacles, it got the number 8 on it. 8 stands for abundance. Not only that do it stand for abundance, it got the sun on it. We all know what the sun is. That's the best card in the tarot. Even though this is not the sun card, it has the sun on it. Your bright days are coming. Stop allowing yourself to let these tower moments, keep you trapped in your mind and feeling like something ain't gonna come, or just scared of the change. Because you being consistent and reliable, like the Knight of Pentacles says, will bring you your abundance. You got 8 of Pentacles. You got 8 coins right here. You started with 1 and went to 8. And you're gonna get there from releasing that top moment. Stop worrying. Being consistent. Keep showing up. And most importantly, like Spirit said, overall energy is releasing, having control of the devil. That's the devil making you feel like, oh, the devil card is, oh, I gotta do this. No, Spirit, your team is proud of you. Whoever you are, I want to say too, I am proud of you too. Because I don't know if you have people in your life telling you, they're proud of you or not. Because, me and my own journey and my own situation, sometimes I notice that, I be doing so much, and I got to the point where I started telling myself I'm proud of myself. I don't look for validation in other people, because sometimes you doing that can cause you to be judgmental. Because now you're thinking, oh, this person ain't do this. Don't worry about what they're doing. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. And just remember, you're not by yourself. So release that feeling of feeling like you got to be attached to every single thing that happens in your life. Everything that changes in your life is not meant for you to understand. Sometimes it's just meant for you to go with the flow, because if you did understand, if it was meant for you to understand, you'll understand. So that's all I got for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed that reading. I definitely enjoyed it, reading this for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed it once again. And I hope everyone is having a blessed, prosperous day. And I just feel in my heart, I just want to say before I leave, make sure to check in with your inner self too. A lot of times when we get in the tower moment, avoiding tragedies, that's kind of just be a mind thing, or just overthinking. So just make sure you take time to at least five minutes a day, not even much, just 5 minutes a day, just to sit in quietness, sit with your spirit team, and just allow yourself to listen to the thoughts that runs through your head. Because a lot of times, when we're in that tower moment, we are thinking in chaos so much because we don't take that time to sit in quietness. When you sit in quietness, the quietness will speak to you. So allow spirit to come through and speak to you. Even with this reading, if you feel like it was, for you, or something, that you took out of this that really resonated, still sit with spirit and ask your spirit team to clarify whatever it is that you may be overthinking. And just release the feeling of being in control, and understand, like I said, that your spirit team is definitely with you. They're so proud of you too. And so am I. I'm so proud of you. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep shining. If you feel like, sometimes you want to share it and you be in hermit mode so much and you don't trust somebody, you want to share it with somebody, share it with me. I'm always, happy to hear somebody's success story. Me, myself, I'm in the journey. I'm in the process of creating my own even more, because I just feel like it's so much that I have to give to the world that it's like I have like a unlimited, eternal like gifts that I want to share. And like I said, sometimes you won't always have people to share it with, and you do want to share it, and that's fine. Understand that your spirit team is with you, and just continue to strive to become the best version of yourself, no matter what. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading for today, and until next time, toodles.